on Bitcoin with everything that's happening. We've had a bit of a bounce, but realistically we've had a setback since we tried to breach all-time high over here at 125k. This is a very difficult chart to read, in all honesty. We do have a weekly fair value gap around 90k, and the way things are shaping up now, it's looking more and more likely to me that despite what alts look like seriously bottomed, we may well tap 90k. Now, this level here, for me, was a crucial one to kind of hold structure. We tapped it once, we deviated, we tapped it again, and then we ran the range highs. But ultimately, we proceeded to break down below this level again. Now that we've done it twice, I don't see this holding. I just want to go over to total, because total paints a little bit of a better picture for me. Now, what I've done here with total is I've marked out a range high and I've marked out a range low. We've got the corresponding fair value gap here. I don't think we get that low. What usually happens when you have this kind of range that we've built out here, a high and a low, we sweep the highs and we deviate above the highs, and if we break back down below this range high here, it's usually curtains, and it's usually curtains to somewhere around kind of mid-range. So I'm more leaning towards us sweeping this low here and this mid-range target here. Once we've done that, I'll be looking for, again, my favorite setup. I've mentioned it numerous times, which is a 3-tap of demand or 3-tap of supply. In this case, it's a 3-tap of supply. So with this kind of picture in mind, I've got my sights set on 90k, which corresponds to this mid-range zone here, possibly sweeping even lower. But around 90k, I think we see a bit of a bounce, and we take a third go at this supply range high here. What that looks like in terms of Bitcoin is very similar in the sense that we come down here, we tap this 90k, we get a bit of a bouncy chop, and then we target this fair value gap here at around 118. It's important for me to say that if this happens, it's game over. This is a full-on kind of end of the bull market scenario. While I'm hoping you can see here the fair value gap on the daily, which I've marked out. If this happens, I would be seriously worried. I don't see a scenario where 90k gets tapped and the bull market continues. Some groups I'm in believe that could be the case. Personally, I don't think that could be the case. Now, if we somehow manage to sweep this low here and break back above 100, this 112k bull market marker, if you will, then I think we can go on to new highs. But it's really dependent on this reaction now. If we get a heavy sweep, I see it hard for us to come back from, despite what alts may look like. We might get relative outperformance, things like Litecoin, etc. May well pump before things are over. This kind of third leg up may produce significant alt outperformance, and then that might be the criteria for us to nuke. But realistically, I mean, this target for me is, I mean, it's awful. I mean, realistically, we're looking at kind of 50k from here. If this plays out, it would come all the way down here. This would be TP number 1, and then this Monday low here that never got swept would be TP number 2. So it's 75k and 50k. I'm very worried in that sense. I hope it doesn't happen, but we need to reclaim. We need to reclaim 112k here for me to feel confident that we're going to get continuation in the bull market. That's just my thoughts. If you want me to do any other coin, just let me know. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe.